Everyone, good morning. How are you doing? As my pile of gym clothes piles up in the back because I'm working out every day and swimming and living the good life, I wanted to share something with everyone. Some things that have been on my mind lately. We'll give everybody a chance to join us. You know, life has become so easy now, right? Now that we live in the age of information. Whenever we need anything, we just pick up the phone and Google it. It's right there. And Google has become so dominant in the search engine world that now Googling something has become synonymous with doing a web search for something. We don't say Yahoo it, right? We say Google it. And the number one search engine in the world is Google. And the number two search engine in the world is YouTube, which belongs to Google. And these yourself as a person who is doing business today in the 21st century. There's no two ways around it. There's no way around it, or no two ways about it. And I try to make an analogy between the craftsmen of old having to have a sign outside of your store is essentially a sign maker at a certain point has to either make their sign for their store to advertise what they're doing or selling, or figure out another way to solve that problem, right? Go pay the sign maker guy to make them a sign or whatever. And but it's much more than that, right? Because the internet has killed the yellow pages. So gone are the days, and long gone are the days of people being able to operate a successful enterprise without having a website, without having a web presence. It's simply, it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, I don't even know if I can find a paper copy of the Yellow Pages, and it's been so long since I've had one thrown on my doorstep at my house. I don't know. I guess I would look through it for nostalgia's sake. I mean, they are valuable in that you can go to the library and get all of the past, years of the Yellow Pages and call the businesses that had big ads that were operating in the industry that you're operating in now. Like, for example, I would go and get all the old Yellow Pages and look up medical equipment maintenance companies or medical equipment repair companies, and any of those phone numbers that were no longer operational, I would write them down and then see if I can purchase those numbers from the phone company and have all of those numbers direct toward me. That's one thing that you can do with the old archives of Yellow Pages, right? And you may get stray phone calls to your business from people who still had the old business's number. But I really can't see any purpose for that, and I really cannot imagine a world within which potential clients are going to pass up the people that are on the web, the product of a web search, in order to find a business that's in the Yellow Pages. So, and I really find it insulting that people believe that it is okay to pretend as though such a world exists when it really doesn't. Which brings us to the digital divide. Okay, we're at an age now where it is not okay to not understand digital technology. It's not okay. And some people, maybe at a certain generational level or a certain age can say, oh, well, that's just not my thing, or I'm not tech savvy or whatever. But, those are the people that really have the time to spend on a laptop or a desktop and get into the world. I mean, enjoy the world through the web passively. But that's neither here nor there. Those are lifestyle choices that everybody has to make. But as far as young people who want to be competent in business or competent even at a job, right? Because, if you're not tech savvy, then you're not really valuable to me as an employee, right? To be frank about it. But especially if you want to consider yourself an entrepreneur, if you want to call yourself a businessman, then if you do not have a website, then you do not have a business. That's just something that you have to accept. Okay? And if you've never had a website, then you've never had a business. And we have to recognize that, the days of the dot-com genius anomaly is a thing of the past. You have to understand how to market your business effectively online, regardless of what it is that you're selling, regardless of what product or service that you're selling. Even real estate, right? Which is relatively easy because people need a place to stay. But real estate can be more effectively marketed and self-gentrified by those who understand how to market on the web effectively versus those who don't. But here I am at the gym. So I'm going to get in here and get my workout on and get my sauna on and drink my water. And we're going to discuss this more a little later, all right? But this was part one of the digital divide. And we're going to see if we can smash that digital divide, because at this point, there's really no excuse. Those who understand and master technology, especially right now, now that we're entering the age of AI, those who master the technology are going to be on the side of the winners, and those who do not are simply losers out of the gate. And AI is widening that gap, right? AI is widening the gap of the digital divide. So hold on, hold on to your seats, and I'm going to take you guys on a ride, all right? But first I have to get my workout on. Stay kind, because kind is not only the new sexy, kind is the only sexy. Stay blessed and stay